Hello everyone and welcome to Four Lads Had a Dream, your Rangers podcast here live from Ibrox Stadium. It is match day, it is the Scottish Women's Premier League top six table clash. It is Rangers versus Glasgow City and it's a big one. This is probably as big as you can get, I think, out with maybe the Old Firm at home, but at the moment City and Rangers are trying to catch Hibs in the league. And this is a big one. This would put Rangers 4 clear of Glasgow City at the moment. And it would keep them 6 clear of Celtic as well. Celtic play Hearts tonight. Hibs, who are leading the way a point clear, they play Motherwell. And the other games this evening, they're all going to be close, they're all going to be tight. And Rangers have named their lineup. They go with Jenna Fife in goals. Captain Nick Dock, partnered with Leah Eddy and Catherine Hill at 3 at the back. On the right-hand side, we expect it to be Brogan Hay with Jodie McCleary on the left. In the middle, it'll be Kirsty McLean and Chelsea Cornett. And they'll be just, I would say they'll sit a wee bit behind Camille Lefay, who will just sit slightly forward in the 10 position. And she'll be behind Rio Hardy and Katie Wilkinson. I'm surprised, but Kirsty Howitt does not make it. She's been in exceptional form lately, but she's on a bench. And Rangers' bench is Victoria Essen, substitute goalkeeper, Laura Rafferty, Tess Meadag, Kirsty Howitt, Jane Ross, Mia Macaulay, Lizzie Arnott, Laura Berry and May Croft. It's a big surprise, I think, from Jo Potter, but she obviously feels like she needs to mix it up, and Katie Wilkinson has scored so many goals this season. You can kind of understand from that point of view. Glasgow City go with the ever-impressive Lee Gibson in goals, Hayley Lauder captains with Claire Walsh, Katie Lockwood, Brenna Lavera, who is the danger in that team, Emily Whelan, Ailey Gambone, Lisa Evans, Kimberly Smith, Sophia Mata and Samantha Van Diemen, who's also a very good player at the back. Brenna Lavera is the danger. She scored a couple of weeks ago when these sides played the reverse fixture at Glasgow City, which up at Seed Hill, which Rangers won by 2-1. Coming from behind after Lavera had given Glasgow City the lead, so we know how dangerous she is. But Rangers, this is it for Rangers. I wrote in the Rangers review beforehand that it's now sink or swim time. 5 games left. If they manage to win them, they'll win the league. But in that, they'll face Hibs, Hearts, Motherwell, Celtic and tonight Glasgow City. It's going to be difficult. They travel to Hearts and Celtic, ending with Hibs at home, which is a top of the table clash as it stands. So, yeah, this is a huge game. Really exciting, really big game in the women's calendar. Let's hope Rangers can get a positive result. I'll be back with all your updates and let's hope they're good ones for Rangers. First real big moment of the game here, and just on the 4th minute, it was lovely by Rangers, pressing really high up. The ball breaks to Camille Lefay and she fires a tremendous shot which hits the crossbar. What a moment that was. It would have been an excellent strike. She sized it up just from outside the box, let it go and it rattles the crossbar. It's still 0-0 here, but early signs are quite positive for Rangers. That was good from Wilkinson and Hardy pressing up, making Van Diemen make the mistake, and Rangers managed to get a good opportunity which comes off the crossbar, but she's unlucky. And yeah, it's a lovely night here. I'm enjoying this. It's nice and bright. Let's hope Rangers get the result. Remains 0-0. 13 gone, a huge moment for Glasgow City. They took a really quick free kick and they go down the left hand side. It's their 3rd time going down that. The first time Catherine Hill and Nick Docherty got brilliant blocks as the ball came across. This time it evaded everybody. Back post, Whelan's coming in. She should score. She puts it just wide. City should have scored there. And Rangers causing their own problems a wee bit at the back. City growing, I think, in their confidence. They're using those wide areas really well, especially their left and Rangers right. Jodie McCleary and Leah Eddy haven't managed to slightly close that gap, which they need to do, I think. Too much exposure there, and that's it. City have been in 3 times. That time they should have scored. It remains 0-0. Rangers' closest opportunity, as I said before, in the 4th minute through Lefay. She hits the bar. Should be behind after that. That was a close one. 0-0. 25 gone at Ibrox. It's 0-0 still, but can't help but think that Glasgow City have taken the majority of the possession in the last 10 minutes or so. Lockwood and Matt are causing Rangers such problems down either side. And with Whelan just sitting in the 10 and Lavera leading the line, it's causing Rangers all sorts of problems at this moment in time. McLean had a shot that was blocked around about 15 minutes, but since then we've not seen much at all. Wilkinson had a shot just before her as well, but nothing really close. in terms of thinking it was going to go in since the 4th minute and that shot that hit the crossbar. Rangers need a wee bit more. McLean's been the shining light in midfield, but there's been too many slack passes, too many overhit passes as well. But for all that Glasgow City have had the ball, and they have had it and dominated it, they've not had a better opportunity than the one they created when Whelan put it just past the post as well. So 25 gone. It's not much in terms to report and goal side of Rangers action, but hopefully there'll be more to come. You just need to settle into it. Jodie McCleary has unfortunately been cautioned, which run against Mata isn't doing her good either. And just as Lavera comes forward for Glasgow City, she's passed Lee Eddie far too easily, but Eddie does recover and that'll go out, I think. No, Eddie keeps it in, really well done. She managed to keep that in, she plays it out, and it will be a goal kick as City deflect it back out. But that's the key issues, as I pointed out. It's the right hand side of Rangers defence. McCleary and Eddie are getting caught in there too much, and that's what they're trying to exploit. Mata, number 21, Sophia Mata for Glasgow City, is a real danger. So we'll just need to watch what we're doing here. Remains to know. Yeah, City should most definitely be ahead. It's that right hand side all the time. I keep talking about it. We need to fix that because it's going to cost us a goal this time. Mata, she's running at Leah Eddie. Lavera just powers past McCleary like she wasn't there, and then she cuts it back. It's flicked on by Whelan, and Lockwood's at the back, open. She should tap it in, she taps it over. Rangers have stopped this last 10 minutes. City are by far the better side coming into it. I was talking about my last update of them coming into it. Now they're dominating, and Rangers need to fix this and fix it really quickly. McLean and Cornet in particular need to get on the ball. McLean's definitely been Rangers' brightest as she's on the ball now. And that's what we need more of, just her taking the touches, getting the space, finding the passes. We've stopped that, but Brogan Hay and Jodie McCleary are not affecting the game at all. So that is something that Rangers need to fix. And there's another ball, another pass out of field. 30 gone. It's 0-0, and Rangers have lost their way a wee bit. They need a wee bit of inspiration. Suicide from Rangers in the 37th minute. It's a penalty, Glasgow City. Jenna Fife with the goal kick to Cathy Hill. She pings it to Nick Dock into Kirsty McLean. She loses it, and we're losing it in our own third. And then City break forward. The through ball, Lavera's on to it. Jenna Fife is miles away. She's never getting there. Takes her down. It's a correct decision. It's a penalty kick, and she's gone away from goal. And it's such a poor decision, genuinely. Such a poor decision. And Lavera now has his chance from the spot to make it 1-0 to City. And listen, they've deserved it. Rangers have been really poor. I warned 10-15 minutes ago on my update, I felt we were losing the kind of the game. We were losing the ball and things like that, and didn't have enough possession, weren't creating. And all I've watched is Joe Potter on the sideline shaking her head at how we performed here. City have the chance, 38 on the clock. Lavera with a penalty against Jenna Fife. She won the penalty, can she convert it? 2 steps, up she comes, scores. 1-0 to Glasgow City, and they've deserved it. Rangers have been really poor, and once again they are determined to make it hard for themselves every single time. Behind against City, last game, and that just isn't good enough. Not sure what's going on here with Rangers, but the last 20 minutes they look like they don't know each other's game, and that's just not right at all. City lead 1-0, and it's now need a reaction from Rangers, that's for sure. The sun is shining, but unfortunately Rangers aren't. Just as we come up for half time, it's 1-0 City, and still that penalty by Lavera just around the kind of 5 or 6 minutes ago, 40 odd minutes on the clock I think it was, if I remember correctly. This has been really poor. Rangers haven't been forward, they haven't threatened. That Wilkinson chance, or not even a chance shot that went wildly over, is the last we've kind of seen of Rangers in attacking form. City have bossed this game, playing 4-3-3, just outfoxing Rangers the space and on the wings against the wing backs Hay and Jodie McCleary, and they've been totally isolated. They're not in the game at all, and it's been really poor. Hardy and Lefay and Wilkinson just not in it at all. And as the whistle will go any second now, it does go blow right now for City to have the lead at half time. It's been dreadful from Rangers. Far too often in big games this happens to Rangers all the time. They just don't perform, and they're miles off it at the moment. It's half time. 1-0 to City, and they have thoroughly deserved it. Not take anything away from them. They've been excellent, but once again in a big game, Rangers find themselves behind, and they've been absolutely dreadful. 1-0 City. 55 minutes on the clock. I'm afraid it's not got any better for Rangers women. They're miles away from it tonight. Miles away. Joe's not changed it. I think that's a mistake. The formation isn't working individually. It's not working. Rio Hardy's just picked up a caution there, but Rangers again just give the ball away. It's too lacklustre. It's just not working. There's just no cohesion. This is so bad. It's just not working. And that's my big worry, that if City get another one, this game's dead and buried. At the moment, it seems like it's miles away, just at 1-0. But if it goes worse, if it goes to 2, then we're in big trouble. And City just have the legs, they have the power, everything about it. Lavera's done Hill there, she's in now. Lavera for 2 for City, cut back. Here comes the shot. Oh, that is just over by number 15, Ashley Gambone. It's a mess. What can I say? It's such a bad performance. Such a bad performance. Rio Hardy was booked there. She's done something off the ball. I don't know what it was, but there was a lot of big shouts on the City bench. I was following the ball, so I missed it, but not sure what's happened there at all. But Rangers really need something. This is not good enough. I don't know. Should we be looking at Laura Berry, Kirsty Howitt on the bench? I think we certainly might be soon, but it's 1-0 and Rangers, honestly, again, I go kick straight out. They're just not able to pass the ball. Just nothing's happening at all. So disappointing. And this is the biggest stage of defeat here. I said defeat against Hibs wasn't fatal. It wasn't. You start getting into this bit, and defeats, in the labs and the run out of games as well, will become fatal. Hibs are winning tonight. They'll end up going 4 behind, and they just cannot afford to do that. There's not enough games. Not enough games at all. But City are going again. We'll just stick with it, just as Lockwood has it. She swings it in. It's going to be too far. They're going to keep it in and they'll recycle it. Again, there's first every second ball. Jenna Fife does get that this time, but they're just, and then she's slow, doesn't give it to Brogan Hay, and it's just, you can see the disappointment, and we've then got it and we're going to work it back to her. No, so we're giving it away again, and City now come on the attack. Lavera's in on the right hand side. If she can keep it, it goes out for a throw. She can't keep it in, but it's a disjointed mess. It's so frustrating watching this. City lead 1-0. 65 gone, double substitution for Rangers as Wilkinson came probably as close as Rangers have came since that early opportunity. She just clipped a shot just over the bar. She is withdrawn, as is Rio Hardy. On comes Laura Berry and Kirsty Howitt, the two that I've spoke about. Live wires up front. Rangers need something. City themselves have made 2 subs. Whelan and Lockwood coming off. On coming Kozlova and Mothalo. From what I remember, Mothalo is quite the speedster up front as well, so that's not what Rangers want either. But can Laura Berry and Kirsty Howitt do something? That's what we hope. Rangers certainly seem to have sprung into life a little bit, just as Berry has it now. She gets it to Kirsty Howitt, but that's no way through. It's too tight in there, but Rangers at least now beginning to show something. Just stick with it, because they're going forward still as that ball comes in. Kirsty McLean has it. What can she do? Cut back. First person at the front post. Easy cut out. And she was in there, and it's disappointing. Could she have looked up and found somebody? That's a big moment. Who was in the middle? She couldn't pick them out. Rangers still have it though. Kirsty Howitt this time. She's been great recently. Player of the month last month. Big goals against Celtic, big goals against City last time as well. She got the equaliser last time. How we'd love her to do that again. But that kind of breaks down. But Rangers at least shown a wee bit more impetus. Glasgow City have given so much into this. We can only hope. A free kick given away there. We can only hope that Rangers will come into it more. It remains 1-0 City, 67 minutes. In the other scoreline, Hibs are 2-0 up. Hearts are beating Celtic by a goal to 0. Just shows you at this level. But Hibs' result would take them 4 clear of Rangers. Can't allow that to happen. We need to turn this around. 66 on the clock. 75 gone, 15 to go. Rangers up in it a wee bit. Howitt is trying up front as Brogan Hay just gets it now. Kirsty Howitt, can she do something? She can't even get any time to get the turn and shot on. McCleary gets it. Can she scoop it in? She does. Can somebody please get on it? Oh, cleared, but we're just not getting the break, and Rangers are coming forward a lot more. Glasgow City are extremely tired, which you would understand. Rangers having chased and enjoying a bit more of the ball, but need that little bit of quality. They have looked more lively. Can they create that opportunity? They're coming again with Brogan Hay. First time she's passed somebody on the wing tonight. She gets a cross in. Nobody's there. It remains 1-0 and it's 76 on the clock, and you're looking now for a bit of inspiration. It's not looking good. They cannot afford to lose this game minimum. They really can't. Going 4 behind at this point is really difficult. They cannot afford to lose it. Going to have to get something somewhere. I'm starting to think, is Mia Macaulay the one that Rangers are going to look for? Sounds like it. Lee Gibson's booked finally for time wasting and goal for Glasgow City. There should be a fair chunk added on. She's taken more than her time several times tonight, that's for sure. 76, 1-0 City. Rangers need a big finish. 5 left at Ibrox. It remains 1-0 Glasgow City, and to be honest, Rangers have threatened, but apart from a Howard shot, they've not tested Gibson properly at all. Glasgow City have been by far in control of this game, defended really well, crushed the middle of the park, which meant that the Rangers nowhere to go and they've had pace on the attack. 5 minutes left though, they're going to the corner with a free kick, which is really quite extraordinary to say the least. But every big game, Rangers, when they're expected, not when sometimes when they're not, away from home or away to Celtic, away to Glasgow City, they get the results. Even when they're expected to go and win or go and press on or push on, they don't do it, and they've failed again tonight. And it's so frustrating to watch, so disappointing. Glasgow City, look, have deserved this. I've got no problem with that. No problem with admitting that either. But Rangers lack so much. Such a poor performance. I mean, they're needing a miracle with a couple of minutes left. I'm not even going to insult you with a player of the match because there hasn't been one. But they need something. Just can't. Like, every single pass or long ball, it just doesn't reach the target. And we're praying for something to break to as well. Managing to get something, but it's just not. Even then, City are managing to clear, and they've been impressive. Unfortunately for us, Middag does have it. Kirsty McLean, can she do something? Again, it breaks to Howitt. Oh, it's played away. Just no conviction there. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen for Rangers at all, unfortunately. Oh, City are breaking here. They're through. But they played it too long and it goes out. They were one pass away from being right through the middle of us. And Rangers obviously will need to take chances, but that was close to being 2. A point as well is so big because it would stop City from gaining on us as well, and that's an important thing. So even an equalise at this point, but they can't even make a 5-yard pass, and that's so difficult to watch. It really is. Just not been good enough all night. 1-0 City. Coming up for 88, and this game is going to be a City 3 points as a standing. Now, they've deserved it. Plenty of good performances for them. For Rangers, it's not happened at all, and that's been disappointing. No plus marks for Rangers at all, and that's just unacceptable. Didn't work Gibson enough, didn't create enough opportunities. Everyone's kind of been half efforts. Wilkinson and Howitt in this half, but massively disappointing for the women. A huge blow to any chances of the title. They will go 4 behind Hibs, who win 2-0 at the moment against Motherwell. Celtic and Hearts are now 1 each, and Celtic could end up gaining on us as well. So isn't a good night for Rangers. It's 1-0 Glasgow City as we're approaching full time, and it's not been good enough.
Four Lads podcast is sponsored by Rhino Express, Clyde Joinery, Athol Industrial Solutions Limited and CSD Air Conditioning, along with Art of Gold. Thank you for listening or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show.